Welcome back to Sandrunner RC, and the parts are here. It's nice. So that is that. Nothing is ready to go in. We also got the, like I said, a new cage. So we can put the brand new cage on it. Amen. Can't go wrong. You find all your parts. They got everything.
I think you should make 2 videos.
Make 2 videos. I already made 2 videos.
I think you should make it because you're already at 20 minutes with just that.
Really? Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean I have to put the cage in?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to Sandrunner RC, and today we're putting in
do it
the...
again, because you rolled over there and you said it and you weren't in frame, so do it again. 1, 2.
Welcome to Sandrunner RC, and today we're putting in the center diff that we built on the last video. I know, it's how many videos can you have to put in a center diff, right? But it does have some new parts, and I figured, you know what, why not? Alright, so let's get started here. I saved the bolts because, well, I don't have brand new bolts, so we'll save the old bolts. Alright, and this part goes right like this. And these bolts go through the bottom. Like so. There's nothing really to hold it but you. So you'd figure they'd have a little something there, but I could see that maybe there's not a lot of space left to do that. So you gotta just kind of manipulate the part right in place. While you try to spin that plastic right where it goes. I'm going to try to put the other one in a little bit. Because, man, it's not wanting to start. Oh, well, that would make a reason why I don't want to start. I'm spinning too small of an Allen key. There it goes. Much better. Got it started. This holds the center diff. Into place. Ooh. And basically it's a little plastic center diff holder. It was stripped out. These ones weren't stripped out. They're the small ones that go through the very top of it were stripped out, and they wouldn't tighten up. And I think that's some of the problem the diff was having. Besides leaking. It was leaking pretty good. But like I said, this was a used Truggy and they raced it, so I'm sure he was experimenting with different weights of gear oil and stuff like that. So, and now we're going to get it all lined up in there.
So did you just put on a new part or no?
Nope, this is an old part that's part of the motor mount. And this goes in there just like this. Make sure this is in the right direction. I'm going to look at the I'll make sure I'm putting that. Can't hurt to take a look at the blueprints. Yep, it looks good. So next it says we're going to be putting this baby on there, the brand new one, just like so, right over the top like that. And there's 4 bolts in this one, but I'm not going to quite put it on there just yet because I bought a brand new drive shaft for it as well, because the old shaft was really worn out. It had flat spots and damage, and so I went ahead and replaced it with a brand new one from A-Main. Just like so. Now it has both drive shafts in there. And I'll put the little cover back on there. It holds the bearing. Looks good. It came with a little. Okay. Put that bolt back in place. The new bearings are ceramic. I figured I'd give them a try, see if they hold up on the center diff. Figured why not. I did buy 4 new of the regular bearings as well, just in case it didn't work out and I changed my mind. But so far so good. Trying to put on all the bolts before I tighten them all up, just to make sure everything's perfectly aligned. Yeah, some of these bolts are pretty long-winded, that's for sure. Go right back to 1.5. Let's try the 2.5. Boy, long-winded bolts. Your hands will get tired, I'm telling you. Some of them are long. But these little electric screwdrivers, if you don't torque it and you just kind of basically just get them where you need them, and then you could do the rest. You could do the rest yourself with by hand. The plastic one that goes into the long plastic one that was stripped out, it's a 2 and not a 2.5. It's a smaller one. smaller round bolt that goes right there. I'm just going to start it by hand because I know this one on the last unit was already stripped out, so let's don't do that. Make sure it starts correctly. Okay. Thank you, Craftsman. Nice little tool. This is the old drive shaft. You can see that he beat it up pretty good, and it had flat spots right here on the little posts that spin the shaft. And this one was pretty worn out too, so he had quite a bit of wear and tear on it. On the drive shaft, maybe it got a rock up in it or something, because there's some bad scarring on it. That one's tight. That one's tight. That one's not tight. Good. Now for the little 2mm one, gotta be a little more careful on. Now it's tight. Look at that, like brand new. It is nice. Okay. I'm just gonna spin this around this way so I can get a good, better look at it. Also, I bought a new servo mount your ESC tray, because there's a hole in this one. So I bought a new one. It's not a factory unit though. This is an aftermarket one that I found. It's right here. It's a little bit different looking than the factory one, so I figured, why not? Let's upgrade. Stickers. Stickers. Got a little instruction manual here. You're gonna need a few tools and you start rebuilding them. Scissors, screwdrivers, little pliers. These little pliers you get at the hobby stores. There's some type of old medical pliers. I don't know the name of them, but they have a little lock on the back of the handle, and they're really handy for picking up small things. So if you don't have a pair of those, you might want to get a pair. Carbon fiber plate. And this one is aluminum. It's a really nice mount. Comes with some really tiny screws. So little. I mean, these guys are teeny. I don't even want to take the screws out until I'm snapping it together. Alright. It looks like improved. Okay, we're working on the ESC tray and the servo tray, installing that, and little bug flew in the house. I guess he's looking for a new home. Blue Loctite on the screws because, well, we're going into carbon fiber and aluminum, and we don't want the screws to back off because they are tiny screws. You see that little? little tiny bug. He's just flying everywhere. We'll get him later. Just a little bit of blue Loctite. Pick it up at the hardware store. Okay, put that in there, like so. Tighten that up. Tighten that up a little more. Make sure they're tight, but don't strip them out because they are tiny. Oh, what size is this? What size is this screwdriver? 1.5 millimeter. Little tiny screws. You drop this screw on the floor, you're going to be looking for it for a while. Okay. Put this plate up here. Right on top of it. And they show it's got a sharp corner here on the edge, and that lines up with the servo tray corner. And that is aluminum. The servo tray is aluminum, so it's better than that plastic one. I would hope so. Plastic's good, but sometimes you like aluminum. Makes it look nice. Holds up a little better. All right. Okay, let's wipe it off here with tissue. Get that extra Loctite out of there. Don't need it. That looks nice. That looks nice. All right. So now let's get the old one out of there. Sometimes it's nice though to see all the parts come out and how it looks, and that's the old one. Boy, I don't know what hit right there, but man, that made a nice hole. That's for sure. There's a little bit of something underneath it. You know what? I'm gonna wipe that out. See if I can't get that a little cleaner down in there. Doesn't really need it, but why not? We're already there. Fits perfectly in there. It's like a glove. I'm just going to start them. I'm not going to tighten them up. Just get it started, because make sure that the back side screws in good too without causing any problems. You know what? I didn't put Loctite, so we're going to take those back out as soon as I put these for it. A little bit of Loctite. Hardware store, Loctite. Remember, only use blue Loctite, not red. Red will make your day very impossible when you want to remove it, because red requires heat and blue does not. Blue just makes the screw come out more difficult, so it won't vibrate and fall out in the dirt. And trust me, the vibration on these little cars when they're jumping and going around the track is a lot. You will lose screws if you don't Loctite them. Be buying extra screw kits, which I recommend you do, because if you do lose a screw, it's always good to have an extra. Okay. Servo tray installed. Way cool looking. You want a cool one, get the carbon fiber one. And that's that. Alright. ESC tray in place. And the new servo mount. Looks good. Looks good. Awesome. I like it. I like it. Next, we'll be probably getting us a servo and maybe a new receiver, and we'll be waiting on some more parts. So thank you again for watching my videos and being here on Sandrunner RC, where we're rebuilding a ET 48 2.0 Tekno. Yeah, a lot of words for that baby. Alright, so we got rid of some rusty bearings, a broken ESC tray, a leaky center diff. It was leaking terribly. Every time I come back to the car, it was all over the bottom of it. So I did keep the gear though, because I didn't feel it was that bad. It could be used again. And we also replaced the drive shaft because it was pretty banged up, and it, I don't know, it's got it onto a rock or just was rubbing on something in there, or just pretty tore up. So, but that was fairly cheap. It was easy. Okay, and I'll see you next time on Sandrunner RC, and thanks for watching my videos. And if you would put yourself through the punishment of watching me, I appreciate it. Thumbs up, thank you. Bye-bye.